What is up, legends? We are back in Ever Crisis. All right, so this is going to be nerdy. I'm going to tell you guys right off the bat. I'm going to try to talk quick because we have a lot to actually talk about. This is my usual that I do in games that I actually know a good deal about how to start strong. There's no way for you to fail at this right now. Just if you listen to everything and go along the path, you'll be fine. So those of you who don't know, what we normally do with how to start strong is we talk about the gaming loop of the game, which is how the game initially functions and expects you to actually play it. So in this game pretty much has a handhold, but it's a secret handhold. And the handhold is actually on the bottom of the screen right here, which is right here where you see it says enhancement upgrade material. Now what this is actually doing is this is a loose tutorial. That's what it's called in tech terms. If you go to like college for like game design and all type of stuff, that's literally what this is. It's one of the best things to do in gaming, and also the best thing to do in gaming is to not tell everybody that that's what this is, but that is actually what this is. Even when I tell you, you're gonna forget that what it's actually doing. Now, in a sense, what this is doing is teaching you the game, but it gives you a light hint, which is why I said this is the best way to actually do it, on what you should be focusing on. Now, my current power level right now, in order to get to the next level without me actually struggling, I need to obviously work on my materia. So it wants me to go in and actually upgrade materia. So I'm going to want you to pay attention to that. So go in right now, enhancement, upgrade materia for my power and everything else. That's where we're at right now. So that's your hint at this point in time right now to focus on the materia of your party. And follow me. Once you get this particular part right here, everything else after this part is going to make sense and just flow all the way through the game, and you'll never ever be stuck, ever, period. Unless they do something like weird, like a raid or something like that. But as far as the normal game, you won't be stuck. So, looking at our characters, my team right now, this is going to vary from account to account, determine on what you got in your summons, which is why I kept this first summon that I got, because what ended up happening is all of the weapons that I ended up getting spread out across my characters, and you actually want that more than one particular weapon coming out a lot, which does help, don't get me wrong, but you need to use multiple characters. You at least need to use 9 characters, because you need Barrett, Red 13, and Zack actually for their story parts. Like you definitely need power with them, and the same thing along with the story team, like the First Soldier story team. Which the First Soldiers are actually really good. If you guys didn't know, they're a good squad. They're actually better for farming, because they clear faster, because they have more AoE stuff. Just, just how it is. Like, they're just really good like that. So don't, especially Matt. Matt's actually really good as well. He looked like basic B type of dude, but he's pretty lit. So, now that you have all that in, like you see my materia, for the most part, the baseline materia that I have on the first level for where we're at right now is, let me slide over, is at level 5. You see, I have one thing that's at level 7, because that's just an upgraded thing. We're not even going to talk about that. That's like advanced. We'll worry about that later in a different video. But we now know that we need to focus on materia. So what I did when I saw that, I started to focus on materia, start leveling it, start putting materia in that's going to be useful to whatever the character is. Like if you have a materia that has some type of magic stats on it, that's not going to be helpful for Cloud unless you got a magic sword Cloud, which he does have a magic sword, and you can make him like that, but for the most part you don't want to do that for Cloud and Tifa unless you are actually specifically working on doing that with them, which they can be magic users if you want them to be magic users, but I wouldn't do that because they're better off with physical, because they have more physical weapons in their arsenal for that. Again, that's going to be a different video. So now that you know that, they want me to upgrade the materia. So we have to pick a materia that we can upgrade. Fire should be easy to upgrade. Should have enough of those. Yeah, it's ready. All right, so you're going to go to the prerequisite dungeon that you need to do, and we're just going to hit the upgrade. That 3,000 is a lot, but what are you going to do? And now it's Fura. which essentially makes it stronger, and that affects the stats overall and allows you to now make it go further. So now I can actually enhance this further now, preferably with some items. I don't have any items, so I guess we can optimize with anything that we haven't been using, and I think all of this is fine right now. What is this? Is this lightning? Oh, this is water blow. I don't want to use water blow. And what is this one? D-Brave? I don't want to use D-Brave either. You pay attention to what they're using it for. I know what all these are though. I don't have anything else. Mana, I'm not using this. I mean, you see I have a bunch of fire right here because I was making them. And we'll talk about in a bit the reason why I was doing that. And we'll do mana. And we'll just leave it at that for right now. See, that does get costly. And we're gonna get the more stats on stuff. So let's see what God gave me. Physical defense. And that's physical defense. Alright, so that should be good enough to get past this, which is good. Thank you. Give me that. And next up, raise any 3 characters to level 30 plus. Now, I only have one character like that right now, which is Cloud, because he's the co-op character and he got that way. If you want to actually get other characters that way, or just change out whatever your co-op character is, as long as they meet the requirements, stuff like this. Don't throw noobs in there because that's not helping anything. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is, because we're doing stuff like this, you need to know when to deviate and break off the path from this type of stuff. So right now we know that we need to raise E3 levels. You can do that any type of way that you want to do, but specifically you want to worry about where you're at and everything. Now, my first soldier team is too weak for this right now. So there was at 30k right now, so I need to raise my first soldier team, which isn't necessarily that bad. All I need to really do for that is send them into the EXP area and start farming EXP and get their levels up and start working on their gear, leveling their gear. My Final Fantasy VII original team meets the requirement, so I would come over here and start doing this and start getting currency, and then start turning around and using the currency maybe to go around and go help my first soldier team. So, you know, you ping pong back and forth, so I can make progress over here and then come back to that. But say I'm not strong enough for that, so then what you would do is you would head back out here again, and then you head into soul content. Soul content has a number of different things you can do. See, for looking at you like come and get it, you do the mercenary quest right here, which you get 2 a day. Knock that out. You get enhancement quest, so you know that we need to actually do something about our first soldier team. So we would head into here, and we had the character EXP, and whatever the highest thing that you can actually do, like 25k, which I haven't even done yet. 25k, you head in there with the first soldier team and get that EXP, farm a little bit, get them up to that level. But their gear is the reason why they're under leveled. So knowing that, you start worrying about things like their pieces, which is their spirit grid, if you're used to that type of stuff, which is in growth, that's what growth is. It pretty much is the spirit grid from Final Fantasy 10 and Final Fantasy X for some people, and X2, and then it's also in other Final Fantasies as well. So you would head back out. You also have your weapon quest. So remember I said the gear. So you head into your weapon quest. There you go. And start heading to whichever one you need. Now, steel is usually one of the sword characters. Electrum is usually like the melee close characters, and rose gold is usually like the casters. So you want to focus on any of those that'll help you with the drop. Now, something to help you out. Steel is the harder one of the 3. If you fail in steel, and you feel that you can't beat it, what you can do is you can actually, for the first particular time, I would suggest that just to save you time of trying to over level or whatever else, because steel is annoying. because it's the two samurai geisha dudes, whatever the hell their names are. If you lose with the last one left, just continue. Spend the 100 and beat them one time, because that will give you the currency that you need to upgrade Cloud to 40 to level 50 on his weapon, or Zack if you're using Zack, or Matt, whichever ones you want to actually use it on. I wouldn't do it after that, because it's going to cost you more after that to do it again, but that's just to get you that initial boost so you get more power, so you can, you know, take it down. Then you can use that initial boost to head it into these, which I don't really do a lot of these anyway, but to head into these and start doing that. And the same thing over here with rose gold. I do a lot of rose gold though. As you can see, I already done that. So, and Nano Cube is going to open up soon, as soon as I do the next Final Fantasy VII chapter, which is like literally right there. I just haven't done it yet because I've been doing other stuff. And trying to get currency. And the currency that I have right now, just to let you guys know, is all free to play. 1,000 of that was because we got 1,000 in the mail, but the other 14,000 is just, this is all day one. This is me waking up. Like, you can hear my voice right now. I just woke up. Basically, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning right now. I played like 10 hours yesterday. I was like, I'm done with this. I'm going to sleep. So, this is me waking up in the morning right now, and where I'm at. I had like 14, something like that, and then in the mail we had overnight, they gave us like 1,000, which thanks Square. But yeah. So, the other things that you should work on as well, which I need to actually go into, is the battle tower, because the battle tower is going to give you parts for your characters to go up in your spear grid and resources that you can just naturally use going forward. Like, there's the spear grid, and it gives you coin. As you can see they allow you to look at the stuff that you get going forward. There's no reason not to. I could probably get to, like, I can do 36,000. I can do that. And like, this is just to help you go through your grid and everything else, which is of course according to your power, your account power, so keep that in mind as well. Even though you have the resources, it'll stop you eventually if you go too far. Then you have dungeons, which is the Criterion dungeon. A little bit of a heads up with the Criterion dungeon is that you can actually map the whole dungeon before you get into these dungeons, because you get the dungeon first in story. So pay attention to everything in story. And when you get into Criterion dungeons, if you're missing points or parts, what you can do is you can look at the map. And when you're in the dungeon and when you look at the map, it'll show you, actually, I'll show you right now, because it does it outside. Like, I missed stuff in Fort Tablin and stuff like this. So if you look right here, and you go to map, it literally shows you, I didn't do this right here when I was in there. So you can literally see where all the stuff is at that you need to actually go get. And, you know, I pretty much know now, okay, so I don't know why I didn't turn that corner, but I just didn't. So that's like how you can get all the secrets and everything out. And I just haven't done these yet as well, because again, I've been doing other stuff and getting currency, you know, putting stuff together. But this is the next thing I'm going to do today, is knock all this stuff out, because it's important, but not that important in the beginning. It's not that you can do without it. It's just that I had other stuff to do, basically. And you see, like, I just got to go through all this. Now, this is roughly about 1,500 currency sitting here when I get done with this. So, like, I would literally be like maybe close to another summon right now if I had done it. But again, it's nothing super crazy. Like, I only go in there when they tell me to go in there, or down here on this path, and then I'll be up out of there. It's just how I do it. Now, the next thing we're gonna talk about, I know I'm going fast and talking a lot, but Jumpstart. Jumpstart, you see, I'm majority finished with this, and you can cheese Jumpstart. Now, how fast you cheese it is according to whatever you want to do at this point. Like, you see, I have synthesized 30 times already, and I need to do 10 more. You need to, and then when you get to 30, you get all of it, and then you get a free 5-star ticket, basically. So here's how you cheese it faster. One, what you can do is you can open up extra slots right here. So you have things, you know, going 3 at a time. So let's collect this one right here. So now that's 21 right now. So say you want to cheese it faster. What this game does is it gives you speed up currency, and it gives you speed up currency a lot for you using your scent. And this is how I got all those fire material before. If you have something like 20, just wait. Like, there's no sense to speed that up. However, if you have something like, let's pick one. Preferably not one super long. Thunder is a 150. That's 2.5. But I guess that's fine. So we'll pick barrier right now. Which barrier OP, by the way. So you see that now it wants you to actually wait for the 240. So what we'll do is we'll do 2 of those, and then we'll shorten it to that. Or if you're going to sleep, you can just let it rock. But that's what I've been doing because they've been giving the tickets, so I just have been speeding it up. You can even expand it with the 300 more. When it has the blue and the red one, that means you can use your free currency. The red is the pay to win currency. So let's keep that in mind that you can still do it even though it has the red currency there. So yeah, so that's how you speed that up. So at certain points you're gonna hit walls. You hit a wall at level 8, you hit a wall at level 15, and those walls happen because you may be leveling too fast. And a way to actually help you out with the leveling fast is start hitting around and beating everything within power. So everything within power is like all of this stuff. So let's say scent. Let's go to scent as a good example because I'm pretty sure I didn't do everything scent. I did that. That's not within power. Maybe wind. So all of this is within power. As you can see blue. When it's blue, that's within power. You can knock it out. You're gonna get free currency. You're gonna get free things to actually help out with your account. Let's head over here to water. 35K. Hold on. Am I not 35K? Oh, I'm like 30 short. I'm actually more than 30 short. I'm like 800 short. No, I'm 30 short. 29 short. That's cute. Anyway, so you get the gist of that. Do everything within power. You're gonna get extra currency. That's where most of my farming is coming from. I haven't even done ice, so here's some more currency over here, right here. And then when I get the extra 30, then I'll be doing all of this in power too, and getting more stuff. And this is part of my scent stuff for making better material and stuff like that. So you need to actually do all that. There's multiple areas that are like that, from the weapon stuff and the training quests. As you see, I need to do EXP, the same thing with the battle dungeons, do everything within power. And you can actually cheese a little bit in story, because what you can do is you can run around in story and make random fights happen, and there's no penalty to that, because in Criterion you start to lose HP because you get like the that debuff that lowers your percentage of your HP a little bit, but that doesn't happen in story. So you can run around in story with story fights and farm a little bit with the characters if you want. It's tedious, but just run back and forth and get a little bit of EXP on the characters and stuff like that. If you get bored and you leave and go do something else. And then the directed way to level, like say like you have to do like a Zack part, and you don't want to take Zack out, you want the bonus for keeping Zack in his story. What you do is you head up into co-op, and you bring that solo character into co-op and start spamming co-op. Now the reason why co-op is so lit in this game is once you get to a point of that you're actually strong enough to start doing like all these fights and everything else like that, what ends up happening is that every time you go into a fight with a monster, you get 100 currency. I believe it's for the first 20 or 30 times that you fight with somebody. So a lot of this currency that I have right here is basically from me doing co-op, and I've done co-op a whole hell of a lot right now. Like, it's like you see my weekly medals like co-op, and then how much I have held and everything else like that. So let's see if I can actually get one right now, because I haven't been able, in this particular fight, I have not been able to get anybody, because my Cloud by himself is at 16,000 right now, and I haven't been able to get a fight because I don't think anybody else is that strong. Oh, you got somebody. All right, we'll try. Let's see if I can carry it. They're not strong enough, but I haven't actually even been able to get in here. I think I can carry a little bit, and this is why I want Aerith, because I can build Aerith into being able to carry people like this. Because she can keep people alive, basically. Cloud is not really like that. Cloud is just like DPS, but I can't really help anybody else. But I do have a level 8 or 9 Kira. Not that really matters, but... You can also do this to help weak characters. We might be fine as long as they can live just for a little while, or he focuses on me, because I'm pretty strong and I can take the hit. Oh no! Hopefully we can get the break. They don't die. Okay, so we definitely get the break, and hopefully people are paying attention when we get the special. Break them. All right, we got the break, and I got the Kira full heal. Look at that Kira, boy. I level up that Kira. You might have this. I need to just live just a little bit longer. Wish he would attack me. Oh no. It might be fine. I'm gonna do it too. There you go. It's over. GG, y'all. I haven't been able, this must be a YouTube luck thing, because I have not been able, like you see, I hadn't had the fight done yet because I couldn't even get anybody to do the fight. And as you can see, now I only get 100. After a point, it goes down to 100, and then after a point, it goes down to 50. And I'm at the point of only getting 100 right now, sadly. And as you can see, right here, you get EXP for doing that. You get account EXP, which is good, because at level 10, you get an extra slot that opens up, getting you a secondary weapon. And at level 15, you get a third slot that opens up that gets you an extra weapon. So you definitely want to go ahead and actually do that. Now, you also get currency stuff right here that you can actually use to basically, yeah, I'll do that. I'll get the final quest. Y'all did a good job. Congrats. You can use this currency, right? Not this currency. These items right here to actually limit break your weapon, which is why I'm in here, because I'm trying to make it so that I can get Cloud's weapon up until 50, going to 60, all that type of stuff. Now, what you can also do is you can take down the stamina boost, and then I can come back in here if I get a party and do it. We're not going to do that now, but I can come back in here and get a party together and, you know, knock it out. I hope that means that more and more people are starting to get to the point of where I'm at. I'm just try-harding. Oh, I try-harded yesterday, not today. I was trying. That's why I'm at this power right now. If I was wailing, I would just one-shot him. but you know, it is what it is. So, you know, keep all that in mind. Get you some cool friends as well. Get you, like, if you got a whale friend, what y'all can do is y'all can come in here on private. You know, do like a lobby or something like that, and then just come in here private. Lit. Also, if you want to get together with people in your Discord and just start throwing together private lobbies and then inviting people in. That's good if you have somebody really strong and they just want to be a homie and carry everybody through like the harder content and stuff like that. You can do that too, which is pretty lit. Which is what I want to start doing since they got this system in. Just start dragging people through. I don't really see any negative in all that. So, you know, is what it is. So the last thing that we're going to talk about before we get to the summons is the auto in this game is very good. And a little bit of a tip, if you somebody invited me, I'm not gonna go in. Sorry, Armor Link, because I want to get this done. If he does that again when I'm not playing, then I'll jump in. But yeah, I mean when I'm not doing this video anyway. But the auto in this is really good. And let me head down to party. I hope Armor Link sees this video. No, I'm not just ignoring him. I feel bad when stuff like that happens, but I want to get this done. So, what you want to do with your the ability of characters, I'll talk about this in the future, is you want to give them options. And what I mean is what you don't want to do with Aerith, because you can put Aerith's heal on one of her weapons. And I'll show you what I mean. And this essentially makes Aerith AI infinitely better. So you see, I have Cure Blast on her weapon, which is her secondary weapon right there. So what that does is that means that when it comes time to heal, she'll use the staff weapon and not one of her skills. So what I did is I took Cure away from Aerith because there's no reason for her to have Cure Burst and Akira at the same time, and just keep that in mind that the Cure Burst won't get any stronger than that. It'll just be what it is until you until you level the weapon. But you can get a good weapon. Basically, I can go after the better weapon and the staff and stuff like that, which is what we're about to do, and give her options. So now she has two different ways to do. Actually, yeah, she has three different ways. I'm sorry, to damage. She has her Cure Burst, and then she has Barrier, which Barrier is OP as F in this game. It just is. I'm just leveling that as soon as possible because it is so good in this game. And I do apologize for my voice. This is like morning voice. My voice is it's not catching up, so I'm gonna have to drink a bunch of water and gargle or something like that. Even extra. I brush my teeth and everything else before I started doing this. My voice is not having it right now. Quake, Ruin Blow, and Barrier. I gave it. So Ruin Blow is basically, as you can see, on the X right now. So she gets the X break and all of that. And then I believe I leveled it up as well. And of course Barrier, and then Quake for the extra damage as well to go along with her Dundara Blast, which that gives options. And you'll be surprised how good the AI is in this game when you give the characters options. And the same thing over here. Cloud has the Cura. So when something bad, you saw how strong that Cura was. Dude was down to 30-40%. I full healed him basically because that's a leveled up Cura OP. You got Ruin Blow, and then Ruin itself, which I have the X, the triangle, and the circle. So automatically Cloud can just handle any of the breaks. And I'm just gonna leave him like that with this until maybe another weapon comes along like this. And then they, on top of that, they give you Hard Edge and along the storyline to keep upgrading Hard Edge. So there's no reason not to. And I got lucky with Mirasame, basically getting twice, as you guys saw in a previous video. And then the same thing over here with Miss Tifa. Miss Tifa is the same thing. I don't have an X break for Tifa. I'm gonna have to figure that out, but I have Thundaga, which is for her. That's a major AoE. She just AoE smacks something in the face. I'm probably gonna take that off, but it's good for the AoE. And then she has Ruin Blow and Cure. And Cure, like I said before, more options. What that does is the AI will beat fights that you probably won't beat. And you see the example of that if you give Zack options against Ifrit. Zack will just curb stomp Ifrit A lot of people have seen that now, and the reason why is if you sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. I've seen people struggle with it, but for the most part, the AI knows how to counter in the exact proper way and do everything else. If you give them multiple options, they will just smash content, even stuff that's higher level than them. So keep that in mind, but we'll talk about that in the future because there's even more depth behind that. But this video is like already long enough, so we don't need to go any further. So what I am going to do, since I did get Mirasame, what we are going to do on something that you can look into is the R abilities, but again, that's going to be something that we're going to have to get into later. Magic attack? Ew. Boost attack. I want dive kick. Alright, so. Oh, you know what? I'm actually changing the same thing over and over again. Alright, so that's fine. So let's go back to error. I'll bring that. And then for Mr. Cloud, we'll go. That's already the feature, so they're not going to let me do that. So I guess we'll just do a hard edge for that. This is fine. All right, so we got tickets. I just wanted to get that done, so I want to knock out the tickets. Now, the tickets I got from most of the missions, and I got Cloud stuff too. Damn, this on singles. I don't want to do that. I ain't doing that. Go over here. I forget a lot of times how that stupid select thing works. Like I do it every single time. I know, and then go in there and then just completely forget it. There's gonna be a lot of summons, so hopefully I get something lit. I'm probably not gonna summon anymore after this either, and use all my currency basically on account power. Flag. That means we got something good. Well, damn. That's Tifa again. Tifa and Red 13. Red 13 is good because I just got in the storyline part where I believe we're going to start using them, so that's fine. The gloves. All right, which is it? The one that I just picked, though. No, it's leather gloves. That's good. Get the deepest. Yeah, that's actually kind of good. Rage collar. All right. Nice, that's AoE. I'm using that. Gold collar, huh? Okay. Load. There we go. Nicer. All right, we got one more over here before we go to the normal one. That went well. Good start, good start. The dupe was extremely useful for Tifa. All right, give me them 7s again, though. I dare you. Wait, is he actually gonna do it? Bro, I was joking. I was actually joking. Where this people again? It's Cloud. Oh, it's that one. Alright, well, that's new. I wonder what stats I got. What's the R stat? Let me see that. Throw it out here. Boost magic defense. Boo. Nah. All right. So we got 2 more single, and then we have these. So let's head over to features. All right. So we got all of the ones that we want set. So let's see what happens. And we're definitely on the stamps. Finishing out the stamps would be nice. I mean, I could. I got how many? Ooh. I got 5 summons here. But can I at least get 1, 2, and that'll finish it? Hit me with the 7s again. Can we go for 3? Can we gotcha god this? I don't think so. Nah. Is he dodging again? Nah, he's blocking it. I don't think we're gonna get it again, boys. That luck is over. Yeah, that luck's over. Yep. Come on, at least give me. Bruh. I swear, if I get ×1 5 in a row, I'll be triggered. I really want one of those arrow staffs, though. Oh. Okay. You gonna give me Mirasame again? I'll take that. I want his Advent Children outfit. That's gonna be lit when that comes out. Get blocked, sir. Got something. Aoife again, yo. I don't believe it. Well, I did pick her for one of them, so I can't say that. Base Mirasame. The one we need? Don't believe it. Leather gloves again. Like, dog, really? He's gonna be punching the hell out of people. 31. Come on, Chocobo Stamp. There you go. All right, so we guarantee now. I don't have to do this anymore. Guaranteed to get the outfit now. Unless I want to, but I'm not, because I want to build currency for whoever next come in, and I want to use my currency on the stamina. Hit me with them 7s. Nah. Damn, I didn't even hit the 9 on that one. This is gonna be all blue. Damn. I had a feeling. Like, I ain't even hit the 9 on the Braver. Alright, this kind of doesn't matter now. Man, imagine if it hit 12 now. Does that carry over? Does it carry to the next page? That'd be kind of... I wouldn't even know what to say to that if that actually happened. Damn, I really can't get one of these Arrow staff. They know why I want to do it. Like, we ain't gonna let you go in to be be co-op queen. No Arrow co-op queen. If you don't hit the 9s here, don't play me out, Cloud. You did that whackness once already, I'm about to say. Dang. I guess when it's Braver with just 9s, you're just getting the purple. That's all you get. Alright, last one. And we get the outfit now. Alright, so what happens? It goes into the next one? Oh, it goes to Barrett after that one. Alright. Okay. If I even get that far. I can't believe I used all this and not one error. Not one. I don't look like it's gonna be this one either. We're gonna dodge that, homie. Nope. At least we're getting purples. Okay. Alright, so that's it. So I will catch you guys in the next video. I know this was very nerdy, but at least we got some summons. We did get a little something. Got the outfit. Got some gold too. It is definitely useful. Nice. Lightning ability damage. Nice. I definitely used the weapon. So I will catch you guys in the next video on Be Legendary. Thank you for watching and look out for more content. Peace.